Man, it is really cool to see Gallagher's show up in the wild. We've got two of them today. I was really skeptical when they announced the Bluegrass Bell because it doesn't have the Gallagher baghead, and that's kind of the whole thing. For me, that's the whole reason to own a Gallagher. But they've done something really special with these. They've kind of taken us back to a different era of guitar building, and more traditional, more old-timey. And this is a stunning example of a small body guitar. It's got a lot of touches that make it not a copy of anything, but at the same time, a very familiar guitar. I gotta admit, I'm a little biased. I'm a lifelong Doc Watson fan. I was a teenager at the public library looking through a stack of CDs they had, and this guy on the cover of a CD album had a guitar with a goofy looking peg head I didn't recognize, and I brought it home and checked it out, and it was Doc Watson's Third Generation Blues album that he did with his grandson Richard. Some of the huge Doc Watson fans will say that that's not Doc's best work, but I thought it was some of the most refined picking that Doc ever did. He really just kind of laid back into it and sang the blues. Anyway, enough about this. Let's pick on this guitar a little bit, and then we actually have the man himself's signature model here. This is a Doc Watson model beside me, so we'll check that out. Got a lot of sustain and a pretty big voice. I like it. I like it a lot. The Bluegrass Blue Grand Concert model. Really cool. Now, this is the Doc Watson model, and this really cool burst finish. Really subtle, not a super over-the-top thing. I really like this. David and the team have really been bringing it the last few years. Yeah. That's not a very Doc Watson thing to play, is it? One of the first things that I ever heard of Doc's, and again, it's not the most characteristic Doc thing to play, but it's his version of Summertime. If I don't play some Doc, somebody's going to holler on the comments section, which... I left my home in Tennessee and I thought I'd learn to travel. But then I met a pretty little gal and soon we played the devil. I loved that gal and she loved me. We thought we'd live together. But then we tied that fatal knot and now I'm gone forever. It was 15 cents to the preacher man, $1 for the paper. But then our dear old mother-in-law moved in and Lordy, what a gaper. Give me back my 15 cents, give me back my money. Give me back my 15 cents and I'll go home to Mammy. Well, I fiddled a tune for her one night. She called me joker. That old sow got mad at me and she hit me with poker. Give me back my 15 cents, give me back my money. Give me back my 15 cents and I'll go home to Granny. Well, I worked on the town and I worked on a farm, but there's no way to suit 'em. They're both so dad burned mean to me, somebody ought to shoot 'em. Give me back my 15 cents, give me back my money. Give me back my 15 cents and I'll go home to Granny. For I'm tired of looking at my mother-in-law. I'd like to see my granny. Gonna leave the state of Arkansas, go back home to Alabama. Man, David and team, you built something really cool here. And this one is from May of this year. It's 2025 at the time of shooting, a little into November. Really clean work. Hats off to the guys. If you want a finger pick, got a big chunky neck on this, which my understanding, the story that Gallagher tells, and I don't see any reason why they have to lie about it. It could be pretty well backed up. When Doc broke on the scene and we all fell in love with his music, right before that he'd been playing a gold top Les Paul in a dance band. He flat picked fiddle tunes on a gold top Les Paul from the 50s, and those guitars had those big necks on them. And that's what Doc liked. And when they brought out the Doc Watson signature model Gallagher, he asked J.W. Gallagher if they could make a guitar with the neck like his old Gibson Les Paul. So that's kind of what this is. It's an homage to the era when Doc Watson played gold top Les Pauls. And if you ever played those old 50s reissue gold top Les Pauls, or if you've been blessed and fortunate enough to play an original, this is going to feel very familiar. Thanks, Mark, for letting me come in here and play whatever I want. And this has been a lot of fun.